Okay, so I'm going to, what am I doing? I have to retime this so it syncs with a raw that I have. So what we're doing is we're taking existing subtitles, Japanese subtitles, and resyncing it and retiming it so it fits and clean it up, fits a certain raw. So sometimes you might have like subtitles and then you play the video and then they're like off. So this is what we're going to do is like fix that. So I'm going to teach you. I've done this before. There's another video that I think I was fixing or retiming, but this one I'll do it from scratch. Yeah, so if you want to follow along with me. So the main tools I'm using is something called Aegisub. It's Aegisub. It's been around for a long time. All of the major like fan subgroups use it. It works on Mac, it works on Windows, and there's other tools available. I think another popular one is called Subtitle Edit, but that's only available on Windows. So, I'm stuck with this, which is fine. I'm really used to it, so let's go. So you want to fire up the Aegisub. You can also just double click the file and the SRT file, and it'll open up in this view here. So these existing subtitles came from a live broadcast of the episode. So we're going to retime Call Me by No Name, episode 7, I think. So you'll see that it's already at, let's see, 21 seconds in. So, and then there is roughly 258 lines here, but you can see like there's this random like curly, what is it? I think they're called tildes. Usually this means that it's a emoji that was added into the broadcast. I think it's TTML format for live broadcast, the subtitle format. And they have these like kind of basic emojis. Usually it'll show like music, like a speaker icon. Sometimes it might be like a phone, so it'll look like a phone emoji. They're very basic though, and this is for like the hearing impaired. But since I don't really create subtitles for the hearing impaired, we'll just delete these. I'm sure there's a script to remove these, but yeah. So what I like to do is I just like to go in and it's getting cut off, but if you highlight, you can highlight multiple lines by going shift and then you click the last line, right click, and then if you scroll to the bottom, it's cut off right here, but the last one says delete lines, so you delete them. So that's what I do first, is just delete these. And it kind of gives me like a more accurate line count later on. Let's see. And then like this is like a commercial, you can tell. Like it's talking about campaign, 6 months. So you can kind of tell this is like a commercial. So like here, Namabiru Suntory. Okay, so that's like this whole chunk can be deleted. Because because commercials have subtitles too. Not all of them, but some of them do. So it's safe to delete. If you don't feel comfortable deleting it, then you can watch it with the video and just verify. But I'm pretty sure those are commercials. So we're just gonna go in and delete, delete, delete. Here's some more. So usually in a 30-minute episode, there's about 10 minutes. So 10 minutes? Either 5 to 10 minutes worth of commercials. So you'll see another commercial cut somewhere in the file, I think. 1 second. Okay. And this is what I do for most Fansub projects that I work on. This is one that says like BGM, that's background music. You can delete that. Unless you're creating subtitles for the hearing impaired. You can leave those in. It's up to you. Let's go in and delete, delete. There's so many. Oh my God. Okay. I think we're almost at the end. Yeah. Okay. So there's around 200 lines. So we took about like, what was it, 60, 50 lines just by deleting that, which cuts down on a good amount of time. So I'm just going through and seeing if I missed any that needs to get cleaned up. Okay, there's none left. Now, let's get the video. We can drag it in. And let's expand it to, no, that's too big. My face is blocking it. Let's do 62. No, let's do 50. Okay, let me drag it back into the window. Okay, now let's get timing. So you want to drag the video in, and then you'll go to audio at the top, and it's cut off on the screen, but you go to audio and then open audio from video. So it'll open this waveform of the audio itself. So let's so that's what it looks like. And then usually I like to see like where these start, so let's play it. I don't hear anything. Maybe turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, so it's clearly like not in sync at all. So let's play it from the start.
目口はさ、
Meguchi wa sa. Let's see. So it's we're trying to look for the first line that she said. So if you're looking at the subs and if you can read Japanese, then you can tell that it's this line right here. So this is a commercial. So we can delete this. So 8 lines. Okay. Let's save it to, I'm going to export it as an AS format because that's what I've been doing. So let's name this number 7. Let's say no, and let's go to the exported file. So I can leave that one intact just in case for reference later. So here's the one we exported. Let me drag it open for you guys. Let's drag this in here and go to the open audio. Open audio from video. Okay. So now we're only at 200 lines. Yay! Okay. So you can see this started at 1 minute 37 seconds into the video. But if you look up here, let's play it. I'll show you. Meguchi wa sa. So it actually starts about 1 second in, right? Like around 1 second and 9 milliseconds or whatever. So we have to subtract, we have to go back by that much. So we take this time, which is 1 minute 37.06 seconds, and you have to go backwards. So there's a little bit of math involved. So what I like to do is I just take this big number and I subtract that number, and then I go back that much. So if you go, so the one of, obviously we're going to get rid of that. So we're going to go back 1 minute, and then we'll take 37 point minus 1.07, and you get 35.99. So we'll go back, go. So you want to select this first line, and you'll go to the top of the menu and go to timing, and then shift times. So you'll want selection onward or all rows depending where you're at. We'll do the start and end times. We want to go backward, and the time, you have to make sure this is selected. So we'll do 1, what did I say? 35, okay, 35.99. Okay, here's the magic. See? So it moved it to where I want it to. Now let's adjust it. So the red is the start, the blue is the end. So you can adjust it like this. This is the timing, and you'll hit enter to commit it. And now if you go check it, it will, if you select this, or you can, let's play it first.
めぐちはさ、うちの何を知ってるの?
So the timing a little bit weird. You can see here, it's like too early. So let's adjust it.
うちの何を知ってるの?
You can always play it. So there's a lot of hotkeys that you can use. So to play, you press the space bar.
うちの何を知ってるの?
うちの何をしてるの? So okay, press enter. And then
ことは
kotoha. Okay. And then you can, once you time this, you can tell like where the speaking starts. So like I can tell it's this because it's like big. So here, I'll show you.
もう終わりにしよ
Okay. Turn the volume up. So that's like some sound effects of some birds. I'll just leave it in for the Japanese subtitles, then I'll delete them later for English. Okay. Let me show you a few more lines and then that's pretty much it. So
Yeah. Yeah. おはよ
no.
う。どうしたの？もう3日も休んで。どうしたの？もう3日も休んで。
So timing's a little bit off, so I'll show you how to sync it from like the middle, from this part. Let's save it. So let's move it up by like, so you can hover over this and then it'll tell you what timing it is. So this is 2 minutes and 6 seconds in. So we can move it up by maybe 1 second. So you'll want to shift from your starting point and everything after that. So you'll start here and go to timing, shift times. You'll do selection onwards, start and end times, backwards. Is it backwards or forwards? We're going forward, sorry. So we want to shift it up a little bit. Time, and then let's zero this out. And we want to do 1 second. And then you click OK. And you see it moved. It moved this. Let's save it.
ごめん。
Oh man.
答えになってないな。
Sometimes you want the timing to be a little bit longer so it can fit. So the users can read it quick enough. Like this one looks okay.
琴葉と別れた。琴葉と別れた。
それで？
それで？
うん。それがどうしたの？
Just like だってもう
だって
もう
もう琴葉は私のことなんて。
振られたぐらい。
So this one, you can see that it's red down here. It means the timings are clashing. So you don't want that.
だってもう琴葉は私のこと。
So だってもうことはは私のことなんて So you want to see where
だって
she says that.
もうことは私のことな
So it's kind of clashing right here. So
だってもうことは私のことな
okay. So that's good. Here's a trick that I learned not too long ago, maybe several years ago. But if you have something clashing and you don't want to, you see it's overlapping, right? There's the red line and this is the blue line from the other line. So you can select both of lines that clash, right click, and then you want to make the times continuous, which means it follows one after another, like very quickly. We'll want to change the start. So it takes the starting timing and the ending timing of both lines, and you constrain it within these two parameters, I guess. I don't know how you could how to explain it, but so we want to change the start. So it'll change the start of the second line. If you want to change the end, then it'll change the end timing for the first line that we selected. We want to change the start. So you can see now the lines are like one after another. So it's not clashing and it's not red anymore. Let's save this and then play it.
だってもうことは私のことな
You can also watch it over here.
だってもうことは私のことな
Let's make this a little bigger.
だってもうことは私のことな
振られたぐらいでここまで落ち込む玉じゃないでしょ、めぐみちゃんは。
Okay. So this is just timing. This one I don't like how it ended, so Megumi-chan wa
めぐみちゃんは
save it. Yeah, so that's timing. I think that's all the tips I have. So I just need to crank through this and start translating it later. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Usually, let's see, I'll show you how the styling. Usually I don't really add styling, but I've been adding it for this one. So you can see default looks fine, but I've been changing it. You go to Subtitle, Styles Manager. This is what is loaded for in this subtitle. I've been using, let's delete this in the current script. You can see you can have a lot of styles. Nowadays, I've just been sticking to this one. We don't need logo, no title, delete. These I can leave. And then you can select all and change it from here. Yeah, so it's a little bit cuter, the font. That's how you add styling. You want to save this. Okay, so that you're coming up in 25 minutes, so hopefully you've learned a few things about timing from this. If you have any questions, then feel free to comment below. whatever. Okay, I